Imagine being fast asleep in the middle of the night, surrounded by peaceful sounds. But suddenly your daughter starts crying. She's awake and frightened, is shaking and starts crying out louder and louder. So you turn on the light and go straight to her. This is what millions of families all around the world experience every single night, because they have a disabled child that wakes up every single night. Now, they don't know why, but the big question is how to calm them down so they can relax and go back to sleep. The answer, of course, is our CloudCuddle, a bed tent. It fits around any one person-sized mattress. Due to its structure, fabrics, and design, it prevents these sensitive sleepers from being alerted and disturbed so they can dream on. Inside the CloudCuddle, they feel safe, cuddled up like a baby swan. Meet Luz. She kept her parents awake for so many years. The parents were on the verge of a nervous breakdown. But now you see one happy family. Because Luz now sleeps in a CloudCuddle and hardly wakes up anymore. Sorry, just a quick question in between, because are the slides that I'm seeing the slides that you guys are seeing? Because otherwise the story and the sound is not matching.
If you can tell us which slides you're seeing right now?
I'm seeing Luz right now.
That's exactly what we're seeing.
Okay, great. Then I'll pick up the story from there again. I'm sorry. Meet Luz. Moreover than 100,000 families in the world need CloudCuddle because these children and adults like Luz are affected by many different symptoms like Down syndrome and autism. How did we get to this fabric-wise solution? And did we intend it for the purpose of calming people down? Not really, to be honest. Let me take you back in time to 5 years ago when we started our journey. We were challenged to find a solution for a big issue of families with multiply disabled children, sleeping away from home. Because these children have to sleep in big wooden encaged beds due to spasms, because they have to be kept safe inside, and because they have no sense of danger. But these beds are not mobile, which means that these families can never travel, never visit grandma, go to Disneyland, or go skiing. They are always in lockdown. Parents get frustrated and exhausted. They are at high risk of burnout, divorce, and loss of job, which also affects all the other kids. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why we invented the CloudCuddle in the first place, as a transportable device that can set up a safe space anywhere they go and is easy to take along. Because it's inflatable, it's lightweight, and you can put it in a weekend bag. We set our price at €950, far more affordable than other solutions on the market, such as having to go to places for handicapped people or renting one of these beds for 650 times every time you leave the house. The market is divided in 3 segments. The home market, where 8,000 people currently live, and you have daycare centers and care homes for children. We get so many grateful messages on a daily basis, such as these ones. Parents telling us about freedom, stress relief, and that the children never slept better, preventing these parents from a possible burnout. Did you know that 60% of these parents are at risk of a possible burnout? And an average burnout costs around €60,000, which goes into medical bills and unemployment. So there's also a lot of money to be saved here. And there's an even bigger market out there. Let me give you a glimpse of future opportunities. As hospitals and care homes knock on our door in search of a friendly solution to calm down frail older patients. Patients who are also stressed, wake up at night, scream, and tend to fall out of bed. This is one of the current solutions, but CloudCuddle is much lighter, easier to store, and far less expensive. So nurses as well are stressed out and beg us to develop a CloudCuddle for elderly. For this, we've received an innovation loan from the Rabobank. have made a connection with the TU Delft and the Reinier de Graaf Hospital. Already have a very enthusiastic deal lined up and are negotiating funding with our investor Delft Enterprises and other stakeholders. We are very excited to be filing for a patent for a bed that looks very similar to this one. Because there's so many more people to be helped and so much more money to be saved. For instance, on days in hospital. Did you know that frail older patients tend to be in hospital for 10 to 15 days longer just because lack of sleep? In Holland alone, that means that there is €1,500,000,000 extra spent every year. In Europe, we estimate that can be 40 times as much. The senior market is also divided in 3 segments: hospitals, care homes, and the home market, where in Holland 80,000 people live with dementia, a number growing by 10% every year. To wrap it up, we launched the Junior in 2017, won several awards, and took 2 years to improve our product and our supply chain, and to finalize our CE certification, become a Class 1 medical device. Then we entered the German market. In the upcoming 5 years, we aim to upscaling Junior and to develop and launch CloudCuddle Senior. We have a quite straightforward business model. We sell the Junior directly in our home market and establish partnerships for sales abroad. For the seniors, we establish partnerships for sales abroad everywhere. The key to achieve this is, of course, a great team. We all have different backgrounds and different focus areas. We are surrounded by very expert freelancers. We'll soon open vacancies for sales and supply manager, and are supported by our investor and medical professionals. Our ambition for winning this tournament, upscaling our market in Germany and entering the French market. Because with your support, we can help so many more vulnerable people, from disabled children to frail older patients. They are in need of a CloudCuddle because they can improve their sleep and to ease the lives of those people who care for them. The sooner, the better. Thank you.